Hello farmers, welcome back to Green Mountain. I made a little bit of progress. I've been cutting down just a little bit of trees, not much, just to get myself kind of in rhythm so that way you don't have to watch me struggle trying to get used to all the controls again with the tree harvester. We're almost at the corner of our other property that we bought. It's almost time to make a left-hand turn. And it might be right here, it might be a good spot. I did go into the market and I highlighted the sawmill so it can blink on the map so I can kind of, you know, instead of just keep looking at the map, I can look at the sawmill and give me like a straight line. But yeah, the first episode we made it to like, let me turn the lens here. I think we made it to, I don't know if you can see the cursor, but yeah, we made it almost down to the boundary marker. And now we're at the, right at the boundary marker. So now I think we're like halfway there. So now I just got to plow my way through down to here. And, yeah, I have thought about a few things, how I want to approach it once we get to the sawmill. I did say, yes, get the Volvo truck down there with a trailer, maybe bring just a few logs just to give me a little bit of weight in the trailer, and start selling some logs. And I said I was going to lease a tractor to use our stump grinder, wood chipper, if you will. I think I'm going to try to sell some logs. I need about $200,000. We got $87,000 now. And I think we're going to buy the Case Puma. The same Case Puma I used on Mercury Farms. And, yeah, that's probably going to be our big tractor. I know it sounds kind of weird, but, you know, we don't have a farm anyways. But that's the biggest as I kind of need to get right now just to run the wood chipper. Plus we can customize the color and all that, and it gives it just enough horsepower. I believe actually the biggest engine I can get on that is like 310 horsepower. And we require 260 for that chipper, I do believe. But at least I'll be able to buy it and not lease it. And I didn't want to, you know, I started thinking, well, it says $10,000, but then again, I don't want to just, to me, leasing sometimes, yeah, if you're just going to use it once or twice, that's fine. But a tractor, I mean, a tractor I will use. So just to throw out $10,000 for something I can probably get, but I mean, if I can't get the truck down here, then all is for naught, right? I also got a text from the store owner. He comes in via four-wheeler, apparently. And why can't I see where this tree needs to be cut, man? I mean, I know why I can't see where it needs to be cut. I know I'm right there. But once we get a road to the sawmill, he knows that's rather important. But he would like a road heading out of town so he can... Really, tree? Why won't you cut? But he needs a road going to the store so he can get materials in and out, and also some more diesel fuel. There we go. That tree did not want to cut. So my goal for this episode, and maybe a tough goal to get to, is just to get to the sawmill and try to get the truck down here. Yeah, that's our goal. And like I said, if we can get probably like 4 deliveries. I don't know how much I'm going to get for wood on this map. I have not a clue. I mean, I would assume the pricing is probably the same as on most maps. So anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000 per load would be nice. Did I make it around the corner yet? Because if I didn't make it around the corner yet... Oh yeah, we made it around the corner. So now it's just follow the blinking light. Can I manage that? So yeah, once I get up to like $200,000, we can buy the Case Puma, put on that wood chipper, and then take out a lot of these stumps, because I'm not getting the stumps down to the ground. We can see that. It's kind of hard to see what you're doing in here. And once we get these stumps cleared out, we can sell a lot of wood. And then kind of look on the map to see where I need to start my farm. And just clear out a spot so I can like park my stuff there for now. And probably build maybe like a little house or something to stay in. Have no idea. And then go back up to the store and get him a path cleared so he can get materials in and out of here. I don't know about making the road right away. That's as far as you get on a progress situation like this. Project, and not progress. Project. I think you just got to take it one step at a time. And of course, yeah, the first step, got to reach the sawmill. I mean, there's no workers at the sawmill. They're waiting to get there. So everyone's going via four-wheeler to the store. The store's not that far off the main road. So that's why everyone comes in that way. And then once we get the path on down to here, they will fire up the sawmill. Hopefully everything runs when they get down there. Even if it doesn't, I can at least sell some wood, and that was not good at all. I couldn't see where I was going. But what else is new, right? Where's my pile of wood? There it is. I can't even guess how many loads of wood I got down. I have no idea. Once we get to the sawmill and start clearing some things out and make it more clear around here, then we can start making roads wider, all that good stuff. But even after we get the road cleared, there's going to be a lot of tree harvesting to do to clear out some areas. And right now that's the only way we got a way to make money. I'm going to have to put down that solar panels so we can have power at the farm. So, I mean, there's a lot of things I need to do before I even really consider probably starting a farm. I mean, if by fall, if we got a field going with some wheat in it, that would be great. I'm just trying to get a rough idea of where we're going here. Oh, good. This is like a nice little flat area, if you will, to put down some more trees. Yeah, I'm really excited about getting to the sawmill and then start selling some wood, and then getting the Case Puma so I can get in here and take out a lot of these stumps. The good thing, like I said, about that wood chipper is if the stump is too high, I will get some wood chips out of it. I mean, I'm glad I'm cutting down a lot of trees. That just means more money coming in for us. And at other times, I just love it when I see like an opening and I make some progress on moving forward. I also find it kind of weird that this tree harvester does not take any death fuel, but must be an older model. And hopefully once we get a farm going, there's no place to sell grain here anywhere, so probably going to have to clear out an area so a store can move in. Or some place that'll accept grain or something like that. A lot of work needs to be done. But we're making headway. I mean, we're still on the first day of spring here, so we're doing pretty good, I think. Just keep cutting trees down, putting them aside. Could you imagine, though, if there were no, like, auto-loading logging trailers, the work I'd have to do to pick up these logs? I knew that picking up logs was not for me way back in 15 on Bjorn Home. I planted down some trees. I'm like, yeah, I'll just do this. This would be fun. You know, I did a lot of farming on 15. I said I should try some tree harvesting, and cutting down trees was great. You know, getting the money for the equipment was great, and then I started loading logs in the back of the truck, and that was is it the Ponzi? Is that still in the game? I'm just curious now. Forestry machinery. Yeah, the Buffalo. Yeah, I was trying to use the Buffalo, and man, was that... oh, man, yeah. Sorry, I just cried a little bit there. It took a long time. I mean, it's one of those things, like I always say, if you use something long enough, eventually you probably get really good at it. There's probably some people out there who do nothing but logging. They see a map like this and like, oh yeah, so nothing but a logging map, and they go right to town and whip right through it. Me, on the other hand, it would take me forever. And I'm not going to look at the map. Now that it's blinking on the map, the sawmill is, I'm not going to keep checking. I shouldn't get any symbols that say you don't own this land or whatever. We should be free and clear all the way to the sawmill. So instead of just keep checking on it, it won't be too much of a surprise coming up on it, because as it gets closer on the mini-map, we'll see. I mean, we'll start getting closer. Well, we'll get closer on the mini-map. Right now it's showing us in the distance, but as we get closer, it'll get closer on the green dot that we are. There's a nice little opening here. Now we'll take down this tree here. Probably really don't need to, but we will. I keep trying to put the trees all in the pile, but sometimes I'm backing up further than I need to. Then once we do get the truck down here the first time, I'll be able to see where the tight spots are. I would like to zoom out further, but zooming out further does not help. And I am running the boom closer to the cab than I normally would, only because if I try to extend it and try to turn around, there's just too many trees everywhere. I think I need to cut this a little bit more to our right. I do have some ideas as to what I want to do to the map. I'm laying in bed last night just thinking, okay, how am I gonna approach this here? And I do have thoughts and ideas and plans. But do plans always work out? No, they do not. Let's cut a little bit this way. Now I may plant trees back down only if, so like this situation here, I'm looking at the road, and say the road is not straight to our liking. That is not going to work. Okay. Did not place that tree in the best of spots, but the head kind of turned on me a little bit there when it was cutting. Yeah, so I mean, if the road looks kind of, if it's not straight enough or whatever, we'll make the road clear a path wider. Then I might have to plant some trees back in to make it more, well, I don't know. We'll see. But if I replant them, what I want to say is it's going to be for like decoration purposes only. I'm not going to replant trees to cut them. Sure, somewhere in about here I think is good. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I'm cutting the branch, or cutting the tree. I don't know where it's going. I think it's off the road. Yeah, some stumps are just way too high. I mean, I should be putting the cutter down to the ground. You can tell it's down to the ground because it lifts up the harvester. I should be doing that in every tree, but I'm trying to make it just a little bit faster getting through here. Sometimes when you can kind of see the end coming to you, you get excited. I don't know if we're near the end or not, but no, don't hit the tree. Man. Thought I was up way on the other side, but I was not. The good thing is with the Volvo truck and trailer is it's pretty decent on going over some logs and such. Are you looking at that blinking light in the screen as much as I am to see if it's actually getting closer? Little by little, we'll get there. I guess the main question I have is the truck going to be able to get down here? I can see some trouble areas, but I think we're going to be okay so far. As long as I can make some sales down at the sawmill and get enough cash for that case Puma, then we are fine. Hear a dog barking. I mean, where's there a dog around here? Or it might be coyotes, I guess. I mean, that's why I said in Ravenport they sound like coyotes. So, and where I live, there are plenty of coyotes. So I'm not going to show you the map to see how much further we got to go. It's going to be a big surprise to all of us when it starts creeping in on the screen down there. When I was taking a screenshot for the first episode, I was trying to take an aerial view of the road, and it was really kind of blended in too much. It's like you can't really see the road from the sky. Come on, logs, don't roll back downhill. So that's the other thing that's going to be hard to tell is I can say let's put the farm here. I mean, the thing is, it's not really hilly, but there are slants and whatnot on the hills here and there. Now the thing is I was thinking of though is when I finally do get the truck down here and start making sales and have to come back up and get more logs, I'm not going to have any places for sure to turn around the truck. So it's going to be interesting to see how that comes about. I mean, the second I get enough cash for that case Puma, we will be getting it for sure. The thing about the solar panels, once I can figure out where my farm's going to be, I got to clear out a spot for the solar panels, one, so I can have power. I know it's going to sound kind of stupid when I say this, but also we'll get money back in return for feeding power to other places. Maybe we'll feed the sawmill in a way. I should check to see if there is a mod out there that will be like telephone electrical poles I can put down. so I can kind of make an electrical line from our solar panels to the sawmill. Man, that would be expensive though. I can never tell when I'm done actually cutting the trees down. I just keep hitting the X button, and when it stops making that noise, I'm like, oh, okay, must be the trees all done. Kind of still heading in the straight line, I do believe. Well, not a straight line, but a B line to the sawmill. You're gonna hit that tree, aren't you? Nope, missed it. I don't know if we are close enough. So when it's blinking like that, you should see, well, you can see the green light in the sky. That's where it is. So it doesn't actually look that far away, he says. Man, it's been kind of interesting. You know, I've used the tree harvesters before, Mercury Farms, and a lot of other places as well, but nothing like this. But it's going to be rewarding once we get that log. Why did you twist? Oh man, why did that log twist like that? Oh, that could be a problem. Like I was saying, it's going to be rewarding once we get our farm down, and it's going to be like, yeah, we cleared out this area. We did this. Because that log kind of did what it wanted to do. Where's that green light? Alright. We're getting there. I think we'll get there this episode. If I can see what I'm doing. Oh, I heard it cut. Oh, and he did that? Oh man. There we go. Yeah, twist that way. That works. Starting to get careless and lazy here with the tree harvester, I think. Might be a full episode once we get the case Puma. Might be a full episode of me just clearing out these tree stumps on this this road. And then I'll have to get a trailer probably for the wood chips. Yeah, so the sawmill's not getting closer on the mini-map in the left-hand corner. The green light is getting closer. Every once in a while I'm just checking to make sure the header is down all the way. Now we cannot see where we are. Might be too close to the tree. Some trees can be stubborn. Just had to twist the header a little bit. Like I said, I'm not doing much work off camera. I probably, before I started this episode, I probably did all like 5 or 6 trees, just trying to get a rhythm in. That way you can see all the work that we're doing. And now I'm having trouble with some of these trees here. Alright, so maybe I'm just too low to the ground. Oh, do you see what I see on the mini-map? Yeah, if you look at it closely, you can see the foundation of the sawmill. Makes me want to just push forward even more, but... Alright, I was getting really good at guessing where these trees were. Come on. I know you want to. Why? Why won't you cut? Come on. There it goes. Yep, the sawmill, I don't want to say is in sight, but I can smell it. I will say at first though, before I started recording the first episode, I'm like, how many days will it take me to get there? So I'm going to be pretty happy at the rate we're going. All this money that we're laying beside the quote-unquote road that we have here. Really don't have to look for the green light anymore. I should be able to just follow the map in a way. Oh, don't hit the tree. And now you're hitting the harvester. Oh, I heard you, but you didn't cut the tree, huh? Trying to fool me out now. There, I see the tree moving. There we go. Now we got a tree. The foundation of the sawmill is getting ever so bigger on the mini-map. Seems like as I get closer, the woods are getting thicker. You're there somewhere. Oh, I'm not close enough. Too close. Oh, that first trip down here with the truck is going to be interesting. I'm just checking around to see if there's any short paths I could be taking. But I got to keep in mind that this is a road we're trying to build. And I don't want to keep zigzagging too much. there's the green light straight ahead. This wouldn't be a bad place for a turnaround. So cutting some extra trees down just to give myself some room with the truck. Because the thing is, once we get, like I said, once we get the Case Puma and I clear up these stumps, I really won't have to turn around too much because the Case Puma can take out all the stumps, and I can always go up, turn around at the store, come back. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a couple, it's going to make the trips a little bit longer. But if you don't have a place to turn around, oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. That's why it's not cutting down the tree. Not the way I want it to go, but for some reason the header is facing that way. I'm no expert with the tree harvester, that's for sure. And that thing, there we go. I can almost see the light at the end of the tunnel. And the good thing about that tree stump grinder, I think the hitbox is a little bit bigger than the in-game one. And I think it trims the stumps a little bit faster as well. See, it's not bad when I can kind of see the base of the tree when I come up on it. I'm sure the sawmill workers will be happy that we'll have a path on the way down here. Told them I called them on the radio once I got to the sawmill. I mean, they could probably get down here anyways on a four-wheeler. But I think they kind of have a truck with some plies in it, so when they come down here, they can get things kind of get ready to be up and going for us. I was already in the shop before I started recording just to see how much that Case Puma is decked out the way I need it to be. The only thing I'm not going to add on it just yet is GPS, only because... Why did you turn the header pointing that way? Yeah, we don't need GPS right away, so it's not too big of an issue. I will get GPS on it though once when it comes time to create fields. Come in very handy, obviously. For then, I want straight lines. I mean, we don't have to have. I mean, I could make round fields or whatever. Where's that tree? It's starting to get a little thick in here. Man, when I saw the foundation of the sawmill on the mini map, I was like, wow, we're not that far from it. But keep on going. Keep on going. Oh yeah, that stump is way too high, but I should be able to get around that with my truck. Oh, wow, that one's even higher. Alright, I'm not doing a good job getting down to the ground. The excitement is starting to get the best of me, I believe. This tree harvester is going to get a workout. Although if I look at the hour meter, I've only used it for an hour and a half so far, which doesn't seem to be that long. In hindsight. Yeah, I can get around here with a truck. Not easily, but I can get around here. Where's the green light? There's a green light. Alright, at this point, instead of coming down, going back and getting some of the stumps I probably should be clearing up, since we're almost there, I think I'm just going to push forward, and if I need to come back, we will, because we'll have to. Matter of fact, I think I'll get this tree right here as well, just to give me a little bit more room if I get down to the ground like that. Looks nice when you finally working with this many trees around you. When you get just to a little bit of an opening, it's like, oh, look at the daylight come through. Look how nice, just a clearing. And just think the whole map is just like this. And we got cleared out to build a farm, a little, I don't want to say a city, but a village maybe. We're going to need workers. Right now I'm not looking at the map, I'm just really just driving forward and cutting. Man, we looked a while ago at that green light and said, boy, we're not that far, but yeah, well, we're getting there. At least I can probably say this about next episode. Next episode won't be cutting down too many trees. It's probably going to be tree stump grinding and selling some logs and pretty much it. Wait, do I see? I think I see it. I think I can see it through the trees. Yeah, I see it. It's right there. So probably like 4 more trees and we are there. Probably not even that many, but I'll probably make it a little bit wide. What time is it? Oh, crap, I forgot to turn the speed up back up to ×5. Yeah, I had it down the speed down to ×1 when I was in the shop and getting things out. I said I don't want time to go by too fast. I'm checking out a few things I'm downloading for the map, just trying to see how much they are and everything like that. And I was in the shop for a while. I'm like, I better turn the speed down. Forgot to turn it back up. Tell you what, I'll turn it up to ×15 for a while. When I looked up and I said, wow, it's only 1 o'clock, 1:30ish in the afternoon. I'm like, wow, I'm making some good headway. Guess we'll leave it at ×15 for the rest of the episode. Because probably what I'll do at this point now, since I screw up the time speed, is I'll probably just start day 2 on the next episode. I don't know why I'm cutting down this tree, but it's just asking for it. Maybe. Maybe. There it goes. There we go. You know what that calls for. Now let me turn this off. You probably already seen it. But the screenshot. How about, can I get a better view? Let's do 20 on the zoom. There we go. There's your screenshot, but like I said, you've already seen it. Let's get the settings back so I don't go nuts looking at that kind of field of view. No, not WD. I just want to get out of there. There we go. Get out of the fly zone. Let's turn the HUD back on. Alright, we don't need the map anymore for now. See how we doing on time here. Not too bad. But I am going to wrap up the episode pretty soon here. But I think what we'll do is we'll get the tree harvester down here. And now we're back at the store. Yeah, the store. I don't have to go too far, I don't think. If we do look at the map, I mean, we're right there. So I just got to make a little bit of a path, kind of going off there and kind of make it look like it's going somewhere. So the store can get some materials. So I did grab the logs that were, you know, in his parking lot. Why? Just to make room, I suppose. Alright. Is that trailer where I need it to be? Because on this truck I can. Yeah, I don't think I can slide it. What button slides it? No, I think it's right where it needs to be. Anyways. And just to think, this morning, this was all trees. And it kind of still is. Actually, now that I'm going through, it doesn't look that bad. Like I said, I can get over a lot of these stumps and whatnot. I mean, this is the first chance I really had a good look at the road. Ooh, someone went nice and straight through here. Alright, this is going a lot better than I thought. I mean, a couple stumps here and there. I think right here is where I ended the first day. Yeah, I made a couple of bad cuts here and there. Oh, no, 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 no. Turn the wheel that way. Thank you. I don't know what I hit there to push me more towards the right, but we are slanted on the hill a little bit. Yeah, this is not that bad, and once we get the case Puma in here, cutting down these stumps, it's not going to be that bad at all. Okay, this might be a little bit of a problem. Oh, why did that log... That log just like saw me coming and said, I'm going to roll down and just mess up your day. Now, in real life here, I'd probably have like 3 flat tires by now. I honestly did not think... I'm not there yet, but I honestly did not think I was going to get down here as easy as we have. Okay, I thought I was almost there, but I'm not, so I should not say nothing yet. Yeah, so there's not many places to turn around, that's for sure. I mean, if worse comes to worse and I can't get some of these logs and find some place to turn around, The tree harvester is down here. I can always just cut trees around the sawmill. Ooh, that's a big stump. And make money that way. And we are here. Now the question is, hopefully the sell point works. Here we go. Here we are. And it does. Sell point works, and we made our first cash. You know what? I thought I was going to try to get the case boom and all that, but I think what we'll do is we'll start next episode. Probably second day of spring in the morning, but as we can see, we made it down here. I don't want to say not too difficult. You do have to kind of watch where you're going, but really, I just need to make another 100 grand, which is, you know, it's not going to be that hard. The hard part is getting the trees. I do have a turnaround here. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, things like this. Yeah, but I think we're on our way. I want to say that is the hardest part. But now that we got like a point of reference, we actually have a road, if you want to call it that. But we have a road. We're at the sawmill. I'm going to go back and probably tell the guys and gals, there might be a couple of gals working, that we're at the sawmill and they already got some logs down here waiting. But yeah, here we are. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on Green Mountain. But until then, have a good one.